Welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your next 48 hours. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Big Cat Wave. Let's dive in, darling dears, as you kick your way into the next 48 hours, darling dears. The Gemini Sun is advancing your brain power to elevate you today, right? Help you accomplish all mental tasks today and over the next 48 hours, darling dear, as Gemini galvanizes for the what? Solar eclipse on the 10th of June, no less. Pinkies up. We also have Saturn in retrograde in Aquarius, urging you to take a some more serious, I need to say suspicious, Freudian slip meant to come out, a more serious, introspective look at your future, darling dears, at your future, as you continue to get great. Fist bump. Let's dive in, darling dears. Thank you. Your rune is Ingus. This is Emperor energy. Mars and Aries energy. It speaks about protector and provider. Could be the Most High coming in on your behalf. I'm also seeing protection, darling dear. You're being protected from a situation. The Emperor always represents a father energy. It also represents the energy of a husband or a future husband, a future partner coming through. It also speaks about you having claimed authority over yourself. Some of you have been claiming what? A new homeland, a new beginning, a new home. Somebody wants to boss up and be their own master. It also speaks about you what? Wanting to be some kind of an entrepreneur, possibly in your own life, exploring different avenues in order to create a more secure and stable foundation for yourself over the next 48 hours, darling dears. Base of the deck, we've got Bacana, the Emperor and the Empress. Good God, if it's not a yin and a yang of your energies, balancing them out, being your own protector and provider, this speaks about a union, darling dear. A divinely blessed and guided union for some in the next 48 hours. It also speaks about fertility and growth, knowing your worth and adding tax. This also speaks about the isolation of yourself from a situation. There's a lot of dull yellow in there. Situation where you're dealing with the jelly bogelly, bottom feeders for sure, darling dear. This is about the being a stripper cat over the next 48 hours. My big cat water signs. This and that's going on for you. Let's get a deck. These straps keep falling down. Base of your deck, Wood Golly and Goss, a Cheech and Chitara. Somebody felt they've made a mental mistake. This is someone that liked to argue. It also speaks about the passive and aggressive of it all, darling dears. The ruminating thoughts, the gaslighting. Someone was really sneaky about you or around you, darling dear. It also speaks about you wanting to take a risk, not wanting to make another mistake. It also speaks about what? Avoiding responsibility. Someone is avoiding their responsibility around you. But this also speaks about secrets and lies, the cheatation of it all, darling dears. Let's give it a good shifty. Energy around the water signs over the next 48 hours. Good golly and gosh. This is the vulnerable, the feeble-minded, those that are what? Gang stalking or what? Gossiping at your back, darling dear. Somebody's leaving a situation. Two of Wands, realizing the toxicity of it all. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is moving away from a temporary situation that kept you stagnant for a time. This is also being amongst those that are not spiritually guided, low vibing, living in their what? Reverse chakra kind of a way. Reverse root chakra. The Nine of Wands, darling dear, on its face speaks about Moving away from situations where there were many around you that was irresponsible. Feeling as though you was in a situation where you was always on the defensive and struggling, darling dears. This is realizing that you have the power in your hands to change a temporary situation to something that is more stable. Some of you are definitely going to be moving away from a situation where there was a lot of codependent energy. Base of the deck, Judgment on its face, darling dears, on its face. Judgment represented by fire, water, and Pluto energy. A lot of fire energy out here. Somebody's not going to be loving this situation. And this also speaks about the what? Turning your back on an ex or a group of people that you held in high esteem at one point. A situation that kept you in what? Self-doubt. Moving away from those that are going through karmic lessons, realizing that if you stay in a situation, you will get same karmas. This also speaks about the blocking your mind, turning your back on an ex. Yeah. Somebody who's got the nostalgias, darling, they would love to offer you that cup of opium again. Base of the deck, a full-on narc, King of Cups on its face, darling, dear. Good God. This is somebody who is a gaslighter.com. This is somebody who... This goes to Seven of Cups. It was a choice that you made at one point, but you didn't know who you was dealing with. This person had a lot of ties on them, a lot of bodies on them, darling dears. Something that you're just discovering. Everyone's seen them naked. Good God. The King of Cups is also somebody who is emotionally manipulative. On its face, darling dears. This is not good. Someone who was extremely impatient. Or you was impatient to get into a situation with them. This also speaks about nostalgia. Whomever you're turning your back on, darling dear, they've got the nostalgias and they would like to invite you back in. Possibly with what? Using progeny to get you back in a situation. But it also speaks about the past. Moving away from a situation where you felt there was a lack of control. Ones always speak about sexual energy. There was a lot of sexual energy in a situation, but you're no longer impassioned by a situation. Clarify the Two of Cups, the Two of Wands. I said Two of Cups. Something that attracted you before, you're now dropping that burden, removing yourself from situations, arguments. No tongue wrestling for you. You're pushing yourself away from a table, wanting to focus on your bag, darling dear. This is about you knowing your worth. This is about understanding that there has to be sudden change where your loyalty is concerned, darling dears. And we have the Emperor card again. This is you standing in your authority. The Emperor doesn't get down and fight with people. The sudden change is, well, you're seeing someone or someone is seeing you from a different light. It also speaks about what? The crisis in a relationship with somebody who you possibly rekindled from the past. A past situation that should have been dodo dead, darling dear, which has been burdened you. This also speaks about some of you are taking the time over the next 48 hours to focus on your finances. That alone is a lesson in itself for you, darling dear. This also speaks about standing your ground in the face of past people because you know what you're dealing with. Eight of Swords on its face. Let's get another deck to clarify these peccadillos, darling dears. I'm gonna go with this deck. I can't remember what it's called. If you know it, put it in the comments, darling dear. Base of the deck. We have the Three of Cups. This speaks about some news. Three of Cups also speaks about a third-party situation, possibly a situation you chose, or you didn't realize you was in a third-party situation. Clarify the Nine of Wands. Renewal. We've got Judgment. You are an agent of karma. This is about your steps being divinely ordered to move away from a situation of the feeble-minded. Tree sloth for sure. All this one's energy around a situation where you're not respected emotionally. We've got the Page of Wands. Again, more Wands energy, darling dear. This is about messages, ideas. This is about you being impatient for a new beginning. We've also got the Hangman. There's a delay in your situation. What's causing the delay? Because you're trying to release these burdens. The Strength. This is about you not being tempted back into a situation, darling dear. Look, a situation that you're emotionally over. Don't be tempted back. Be strong. Don't let them tempt you off your flip-flop. What's that? Your common sense. It will cause delays in your life and this new beginning. A situation that was meant to teach you karmic lessons about self-worth. Queen of Pentacles. We also have the Ego, the Devil card on the Judgment in reverse. A situation that had you was addicted to, but this is releasing the change. This is not allowing your ego to take over in a situation. This seems like some time has been spent on the situation, but you're now calling back your energy, realizing your worth, claiming dominion of yourself with the Emperor. And it's got 3 people here. 4, 5. A lot of people involved in this situation. The Queen of Pentacles suggests that you may be dark-skinned, dark-haired, dark-skinned or olive complexion. It also speaks about a parent. You are a parent. Yeah. 10 of Swords. Betrayed by your ego in a situation with a past person that you rekindled a situation that was dead in the water. Guantanamo Bay. On crack. Right? As lightning struck it, darling dear. It also speaks about being mentally over a situation. 5 of Wands, where there was constant fighting and arguing, darling dear. You understand that you're a boss, and those circumstances and situations are beneath you at this moment in time. You was dealing with somebody who had you in a third-party situation. This is a disingenuous partner. Someone who talked about you behind your back. A situation that you're washing your face like David. Listen, they can't get at your emotionals anymore. This is about leaving a situation, darling. They're moving towards a more fitting situation. Let's get some more messages for my big cat water signs for the next 48 hours. As they use the what? The Saturn retrograde in Aquarius to what? Plan their future. Crown chakra. You're getting spiritual downloads. The crown chakra is represented by Jupiter energy, darling dears, and it also speaks about a gateway as well as enlightenment. You've been enlightened about a situation. It could be between an emperor and empress, or what you thought to be a divinely guided situation, but it wasn't. It was a, listen, these straps, as one goes up, the other one goes down. This is something else. It's been getting information about a situation. We've got the heart chakra. Remember, Proverbs 4:23, guard your heart, for from your heart springs the well of life. And we see police, darling dear. Police may have been called in a situation. The heart chakra is represented by water energy, moon energy, Cancer energy, a mother. Could have been a feminine energy that had to call the police in a situation. It could have turned to violence. There's a lot of argument, a lot of fighting. This also speaks about having a change of heart, darling dear. Star card, washing your face like David, listening to your higher mind. This also speaks about healing from a situation that was sent to break you. Good God, all of this and that. Clarify the crown chakra, please. Yeah, the truth. No higher court than the truth. This also speaks about somebody tried to what? Was banding around misinformation. Base of the deck, but you've got your third eye on it. Water energy, you are highly intuitive by nature. This is about you plan, plotting and strategizing. Again, this reminds me of what? The 29, Law 29. Planning all the way to the end, doing the Wendy Williams. You look good, darling dear. You look good. You don't look like what you've been through. This is about hard work. You're going to have to build yourself back up after this situation. It also speaks about success. That's a lot of cards, darling dears. Yeah, success. 9 of Pentacles, well-deserved rewards. Bossing up, knowing your worth. taking off the blindfold, darling dear, and moving on. This could also be policing or investigation of finances. Someone's being investigated for their finances at this moment in time. On the next 48 hours, this got left behind, so this is important. Star card on the star card. This is major healing from the inside out. It also speaks about being recognized twice. Moving forward, darling dear, this is moving towards a more abundant, spiritually guided future for you. I told you have to turn your back on a toxic situation, something that you raised from the dead, darling dear, with somebody who's a narc, someone who's a liar and a cheater, yeah, and a time waster and a hyacinth bucket blood. They've got nothing to offer the public. This is somebody that didn't offer or increase your life in any way. Codependent, darling dear. It's going to be very hard to leave these people or person behind. Final card. Yeah. But you want to be free as the birds and the wind blows, and drama free. You're being protected by your ancestral team to move away from those that are liars, keep you in third-party situations. It's for your mental health, darling dear. You need moderation and peace and balance. This also speaks about celebrating. Listen, you're going to celebrate this situation. Whomsoever you are leaving behind, darling dear, they're disappointed and looking like a whole dumbass and a dickhead. This is about you no longer taking their cup of bull swanky, hopium, right? And cognitive dissonance. This goes to 7 of Cups, realizing you have options. We saw the Emperor card twice, darling dears. Bossing up and claiming dominion. And look, the Emperor's out again. It's for you to stand in your authority, darling dears. You embody all of the kings. A natural born leader, looking sexy in them streets, darling dears. Able to bend the matrix and create a new beginning. After fighting, good God, they're all falling out. Justice. Leaving a karmic situation, gathering all of the karmic lessons, no longer fighting with those that are beneath you, darling dear. Understanding your assignment. What does ye old Kipper say about all of this and that? Let's see. And then we're out of here. What does Kipper say? Kipper says what? Main female. This is a chicken head, darling dear. Number 2. Possibly a number 2 that came in on your marriage. Maybe you invited that person in, but it was bad luck and poverty since you got involved with them. Turned you into a main male. Had a third party on you, did they? Good God. And it also speaks about the karma as well as bad health. You may have had something going on in your pantaloon that you didn't authorize. You was dealing with a liar, darling dear. Someone who wore a mask and no condom. And it also speaks about the karma of a situation. You're choosing a new path. Continue to go forward. My big cat water signs. Why? Because you're privileged, blood. This is the Empress or the Emperor. Privileged, blessed, and highly favored. It doesn't matter what they say at your back, darling dear. Law 16. When someone disrespects you, you do the Matthew 10:14. Dust off your sandals and head out. They themselves are in greenhouses, darling dear. It also speaks about somebody who's bitter at your leaving, darling dear. They'll be gossiping about you. Yeah, trying to get you in your head. But they're worried about what your next move is. Law 33. You know this opponent, darling dear. Treat them accordingly. Because who is blessed can't be cursed. This is my God card. This is your season of what? Bringing balance, harmony into your life. You as a gift to the situation. To help them out of their troubles. But they brought the drama. This is why you want us to be free. On that note, I drops me mic. Todd love to Teesprings, Todd love to Patreon, or simply come back here. And as I always say, don't get smoked. Don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat. Cat, cat.